Hey guys, it's Down Home Bites with Darlene. So today I'm going to make some peanut butter cookies. This is the easiest recipe of a peanut butter cookie I've ever had, but it also is really, really good. And a company I used to work for, there's a couple of girls there that anytime we had any kind of function or anything like that, it was always, Darlene, bring your peanut butter cookies. And still to this day, I get text messages. So I got a text message from Carrie, and she wanted me to do peanut butter cookies. She would rather me make them and bring them to her, but I'm gonna do this so she knows how to do it herself. Also, when I did get married, I had made these peanut butter cookies, and I used just a huge cookie scoop for it, and put them in these little cute bags that had our names and our married date on it, and that was my wedding favors. So there's so much you can do. So let's get started. Okay, like I said, it's very, very simple recipe. First thing you need is 1 cup of sugar. I think I need to take stock in sugar for sure. I use it so much. The next thing is 1 egg. Okay. Next thing is 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract or vanilla bean paste. This is the vanilla bean paste. The last ingredient is a cup of creamy peanut butter. Now this is a cup size, but I always kind of overload it a little bit because you never can get peanut butter out of your container that it's in most of the time. And a little bit more peanut butter doesn't make a lot of difference either. So here we'll go do this. Okay. And today I'm just going to use my hand mixer. I'm doing just a small recipe of these. Like I said, you can always double them or whatever you need to. So let's get mixing. I started on low first. And I guess you've noticed this recipe has no flour in it at all. So it's just amazing to me that it even turns out as a cookie, but it does, and it is good. Okay, so let's see if I can do this without getting it all over me. Oh, there we go. Good enough. All right, guys. Now the next thing is we are going to take a cookie sheet and spray it with cooking spray. Okay. So we'll do this. This is the size cookie scoop I'm using. Once I discovered cookie scoops, I'm not real sure how I ever lived without them. So you want them about 2 inches, maybe 3 inches apart. Let me scoot this one over a little bit because they will flatten out. Okay. So let me get this done. I'll be right back. Okay, I've got my cookies all scooped out, but I wanted you to see this part. Now this recipe did make 16 cookies. So you'll take a fork, dip it in sugar, and press down both ways where it makes like a crisscross. I'm sure you've seen peanut butter cookies that has that. But always dip your fork into the sugar. So let me get all these done and I'll be right back. Okay, as you can see, I've got all of these crisscrossed. And there's one other thing that I usually do, because since these are so healthy, they do have the peanut butter for protein. And they're probably only about maybe 2 calories each. I think I need to add just a little bit more, just for y'all's health. I always take a little bit of sugar and just sprinkle it. A little bit on the top. That one I think I already had some. It's not a lot, just enough just so that when it bakes, it almost kind of gives it a crunch on the top. And I think that's what makes these cookies a little bit different from just regular peanut butter cookies. Okay, so we're gonna bake these on 350. I'm gonna start with 10 minutes and I'll check them. And then when I come back, whenever they're done, I'll let you know exactly how many minutes it did actually take. Usually what you're looking for is, of course, these are going to spread out a little bit, and they're actually going to look like they have risen some. And it may be a tad bit brown on the edges, but you don't want a lot because then it's going to burn. So let's get these in the oven. Okay, they're out of the oven. I did have to bake them about 13 minutes. So you can see how they have spread out and they've risen just a little bit. So let them cool in your pan for about 10 minutes, and then you can put them over on parchment paper or a wire rack to finish cooling. Okay, the cookies cooled down. I got them transferred over to a parchment paper. They're still cooling a little bit, but I can't wait. I gotta have a bite. Love it, love it. Thank you guys for visiting with me today. I've really enjoyed it. But now I gotta get to my wifely duties. I need to do laundry, and for some reason, the cleaning fairy has not come in and cleaned up my mess, so I'm gonna have to do it for her. I really wish there was such a thing, but I guess that's a whole part of enjoying baking and cooking. So join me next time. Again, for this recipe, all you need is peanut butter, sugar, egg. I think that's it. So, such an easy recipe, and enjoy it. This recipe and the other videos I've done will be in my cookbook. That's the other thing I gotta do today, is I gotta work on the cookbook. It's taken a little bit more time than I thought it would, so it'll probably be a few months down the road, but I'll get there. Oh, the other ingredient was vanilla extract. So until next time, may God bless you, and y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.